We wrapped up Friday's trading session at 11,464 on the index. Let's find out what's in store for our own markets after quite a strong move that's played out across Asia. We've got Dr. C.K. Narayan and Kunal Bothra joining in. Good morning, gentlemen. Dr. Narayan, what is it that you're penciling in by way of levels and some interesting bets on the charts? What are you looking at?
Good morning, Avan. Good morning, everybody. Well, over the weekend, we had a bit of a flurry of a news, right, regarding this changes by SEBI, and then there was a lot of activity, and then suddenly SEBI, shifted the goalpost once again with some clarifications on a Sunday, which was quite unusual because SEBI, I thought, never worked on a Sunday, but here it was the clarification of sorts, which was really, I believe, only a reiteration. But nevertheless, I think a lot of tumult has been caused over the weekend, and now people had already made up their minds that large caps would meet with selling, small caps would meet with buying, but those plans are all laid asunder. So I think there'll be a bit of confusion in the morning when the market starts. Of course, there is going to be relief that large caps will not be possibly sold at the start, and equally there may not be a rush to buy into the small cap, but I do believe there will be a little bit of hesitation in the morning as to which way the market would really head out to. We had the SGX in the negative over the weekend, but today morning it has pulled back into the positive, perhaps on the expectation that large cap won't be sold. So I do believe we are starting off the week on a slightly mixed note as far as sentiment is concerned. So my recommendation here is a bit of a mixed 1-2, one long, one short. I'm going by changes in the derivatives for both the stocks, changes in open interest. I see Manappuram having witnessed a lot of short covering, and price action also was very positive on the charts at the end of last week. So I would expect Manappuram to continue with the advance. So buy that for a target 167, stop loss 152. On the flip side, PVR continues to remain somewhat dullish and is adding short OI to the futures as it were, and therefore PVR I would want to initiate with a short call targeting 1225 and having a stop loss at about 1265.
Okay, those are some picks to watch out for in trade. Let's connect with Kunal as well. And Kunal, basis what the globe is throwing up for us, what are you working with for the index this week and today's trading session as well? And I'm sure you've got some recommendations on the charts.
Yes, good morning, Avan. I would be of the belief that the markets could probably head up higher from current levels. We saw a good bounce shaping up on the Nifty from Thursday and Friday. Market mood also improved quite significantly. The market internals also improved quite well. So on Thursday it was led predominantly by Reliance, but then on the last trading session of the previous week, we saw good participation overall coming back from our market. So I think in that regards, I would expect that the markets should do pretty well this week, and which is why I believe that having a long bias could probably be a decent approach for the start of this week at least. So two buy calls is what I would recommend. Mix of large caps and mid caps. First one is about HUL, Hindustan Unilever. I think that stock looks extremely attractive to me on the charts. It's coming out of a consolidation pattern as such. Indicators had got back into an oversold territory, and I believe in that regards you can expect a decent bounce on HUL from current levels. So buy with a target of 2250 approximately, and stop loss to be kept at 2100. The second would be also a buy. It would be about SRF. Now, interesting chart because when you look at it on the daily basis, the stock has been consolidating for the entire month of August and start of September. But on the slightly short-term time frame charts, that's the hourly time frame, you see that there has been a falling trend line support resistance which has been hinting towards a break for SRF. So I believe that with this mid cap theme now probably getting into the positive side of the trading aspect, I believe stocks like SRF could see a breakout on the upside. So buy with a positional target of 4,400 and stop loss to be kept at 4,100.